Hi guys, I'm ExactChaos and welcome back to another episode of Farthest Frontier. We have survived for 50 years and people seem to be a little bit unhappy about the level of entertainment. Why is that? Can we have a quick look at that? Are we out of beer? Oh yeah, we are running out of beer. That's the situation here. So let's have a quick look. Should we, let's pop in a couple of extra people there. Maybe just the one. One extra person might get our beer levels up and running to where we would like it to go. We've got enormous amounts of money, though soldier training has gone up a little bit and our luxury taxes have dropped down a little bit too. But we're still fairly comfortable in terms of everything that we're trying to achieve here. We've got lots of storage space available, trying to fill that up with plenty of food for people. This is really not being used anymore, so I might go ahead and demolish that stockyard over there, because we've got one over here, we've got one over there. We have the stockyard out over this side where, oh man, this stockyard, this outpost is being really good. We're really doing a great job with this stockyard. And I believe these guys should be carrying in some stuff for us. Let's pause it there. Let me quickly have a look. So yes, this is going to be our last episode, guys. So this wagon is not transporting anything. Transport wagon storage item transferred last year. I've no idea if it's supposed to say anything here. Why is there nothing in the wagon? Anyway, doesn't matter. I'm not going to be worried about that too much. We are slowly just sorting out our perimeter, trying to get all of this stuff built. There's a lot of construction underway, but I think we're doing a pretty reasonable job. We do need to make sure that we've got a constant supply of logs. But yeah, we haven't seen any attacks from this side for quite some time. We did initially get some attacks from this side, but again, we haven't seen anything from this area. Is this a little bit of a hill here? It does look like a little bit of a hill, right? I'm almost tempted to build another little tower up here, but yeah, there's a little hill here. There is a little hill. A small little hill right here. But I'm not sure that's going to be too useful. I'm not sure that's going to be useful to us at all. Yes, people are happier again, and we do have a trader in play. So let's quickly pop over and see what the trader has for us. We'll play a little bit, and then we'll just do a bit of a recap in terms of what's going on with the town. Okay, so here, we can't actually get any coal from them. They wouldn't mind buying a few different things from us, but I'm not really interested in selling any of these items. I'd rather keep it for the sake of our town. Was there anything here that they are selling that we're interested in grabbing? I don't think so. The answer, I think... Oh, actually, we seem to be running out of shields. So shall I grab like 5 shields, please? Grab me 5 shields, transfer them in, and then we need to really up our shield game a little bit, just to make sure that we've got a supply. The reason we are struggling a little bit with that is because we're probably down on our luck a little. To be honest, let's just grab 5 more. We've obviously lost out on a fair number of individuals. Now, in terms of the attacks. Villager died of old age, crops lost to disease. Now let's go to trader number 2. We're out of crossbows. That's an interesting one. Wow, look at that, 5,000 flour. That is insane. To be honest, I think I should be shutting down. I think what I'll do is I'll shut down one of them, because really we don't need that much flour. So let's pop back in here. I'm not going to sell any of these items. I could sell a little bit of flour, to be honest. You know what? Let me transfer in 500 flour and sell that, because that's going to be an enormous amount of money if we can. Well, we won't even be able to sell all of it. Now, trader number 2 is here, looking for a little bit of cheese. We could get glassware. So let's go ahead and grab ourselves some glassware. Absolutely. Let's move 500 cheese in there and sell that back and see what that's going to be like. Our preserves moves really quickly. I'm not going to... we'll see. Maybe we'll buy some preserves. We could sell a couple of these. So let's move 5 of these in there and we'll sell a little bit of that. Interesting. That is interesting. Look at that. We've got so much soap. So much soap. Oh, I'm super keen on buying all of this. I'm going to grab all of the logs they've got available. There's no reason why we shouldn't do that. I'm going to go ahead and grab all of the stone they have available. Yeah, we really need to have a look at what's going on over there. So let's sell all of that flour. That's good. Oh, and there they go. That was an interesting one. We barely made it in terms of selling that stuff. Now what we'll do is we'll sell the 500 cheese. Sell those items, and we will sell the 5 heavy tools. That's good. Did we end up buying... Yeah, we bought some shields, but that was about it. Do we need to buy any of these other items? I don't think so, really. That seems to be about it. We could buy a little bit more glassware. So let's buy and transfer in even more glassware so that we get our preserves up a little bit more. Oh, there's another trader coming in. So we'll leave things a little bit there. I could do a little bit more in terms of preserving. What's our preserves look like over here? Yeah, we really can't be doing any more than that. Now we've got an extra trader here. What does this one have on offer? Ooh, look at this. I'm going to go ahead and grab 200 bars of soap to be sold. And what we're going to do is we're going to buy the rest of the logs there. I'd rather do that. So now there's an enormous amount of logs ready for us to go. Probably we don't have the place to kind of store it, but that's all good. We'll kind of move that out over time. We've got beer in there. Everything else is seemingly okay. Now let's move out. Excellent, that's good. Sell these items. There we go. Now look at that. That's an enormous amount. There are exactly, I'd rather, well, I'm going to have a shortage, so let's turn them away. I'm going to have a shortage if I don't. There's still 2 traders here, though. What does this one want to do? Did we want to buy anything else off of them? Preserves or anything? We could buy some more preserves. Yeah, let's just grab a little bit more. Buy and transfer some more preserves in there. That should be good. Did we need a little bit of... No, all of that other stuff is fine. Now, looking at the Fletcher, we're probably not quite doing what we should be doing in terms of this. So I'm thinking maybe another Fletcher out over here would be a good idea. So let's go here in terms of resources. Let's just pause the game for a second while we quickly find the Fletcher. Fletcher is up here, I'm thinking. Yeah, fletching building. So if we go with a Fletcher, I'm interested in... We'll just grab the Fletcher right there. So let's get a Fletcher in place there, and we'll upgrade it just so that we'll get a little bit more of the of those items. In terms of the armory, what's happening over here? Are we doing shields? I think we should be okay making armor and making shields and things. That should be good. Okay, that number should hold. Yeah, we've opened this up for some weapons as well. And then these are still running a good game here. We should have a fair bit of... I don't know where they take all of our logs to, but that should be all good now. I don't think there's anything else we wanted to sell with this trader here. Yeah, they don't have any more money. So is there anything else we wanted to buy? No, I think we're all good. All good. All good. There we go. So that's looking pretty good. I will go about upgrading these last internal roads. There we go. Those are the last sections there that need to be upgraded with these houses. And there you go. I'm not going to upgrade this section through the farms because that kind of makes sense to me that that's not upgraded. Oh, these two need upgrading. Absolutely. Let's get those upgraded there. And that means all of our internal roads really now are pretty good. And we'll upgrade that, and we'll even upgrade a little section out there. That's all good. That's all good. That's all good. This is all good. Getting out of this side. This one doesn't need an upgrade. That's upgraded out to there. Okay, all good, really. Well and truly upgraded everything that we needed to upgrade in this area. Why is there a bit of shadow there? It's just kind of the way it's looking like, right? This stuff needs to still be built. And we just up our game here in terms of the crew. So we'll get a few more crew members to come and work here. We're waiting on a few more things. Can we... oh, there's still people there. This one, let's add an extra person and prioritize that so we can get that built, please. Got a few soldiers hanging out here. But all in all, this should be pretty safe now. I did kind of wonder whether we should add an extra tower in one of these guys. Potentially we could just do one on this side here, or two more over here so that they can defend in there, into the kill box there. But yeah, this area should be pretty strong now, and we should get all of that done. Okay, so we've survived 50 years. We're heading into winter. We'll go through winter, and then I'll do the... we should hopefully get all of this done pretty quickly. Our population is heading up there due to some upgrades of houses and things. So yeah, it's looking really good now in terms of getting houses upgraded and the likes. Yeah, look at that, looking really nice. What I'll do is let's grab a few more decorations in terms of maybe a maple tree. So what I wanted to do is maybe run few maple trees alongside these roads here. Okay, so that should look a little bit nice. And what we'll also do is we'll run a maple tree alongside this road. Building placement invalid. Two villages, 3 villages died of old age. Get a couple more maple trees down here. We've got a little bit in there. Oh, is this a road? This isn't a road. Is this anything through here? Can we build a road through there, or should we? I don't think we can. Just have a look. Can we? Oh, we can. In that case, let's do a couple of gardens in there actually. Let's just do that and kind of close it out this way. Get a few more things over there. What I'll do is I'll over here get the upgrade going there, so we'll get that a little bit better. But yeah, that's so it's kind of as things go out to the edge there. That kind of looks it looks interesting in that direction. So we'll get some trees in there. But what I'm also keen on doing is getting some. Let's do some oak trees. No. Let's get some. Yeah, actually, let's do maples down here as well. Yeah, that's going to look really nice. Oh, look at that. I can actually squeeze one in there. That's awesome. Oh, awesome. Look at this. Let's do that. That's going to be pretty cool through there. I like that. I like that. That's actually really nice. Bit of an upgrade going on over here. We've got the hospital next to a couple of maple trees there. There's a few trees over there. This area is looking really nice. Really nice. I could upgrade here. This should be fairly close to getting done. We haven't had any issues with our food supplies. Where does this thing go? We could actually squeeze an extra few houses in, though I'm not sure that's necessarily what we would be after. Here we go, one more house in there. This is our gate. Kind of like this look here. We haven't actually replicated that anywhere else, but this area should be pretty well defended considering what we've got here. Let's do a bit of an upgrade there. We'll expand that area a little. That one by itself can just be a little tower like that. There we go. That's looking really good. Let's see if our outer perimeter is looking any better. Oh, this is done. That's good. Shall we upgrade a little bit more on this road? I think so. Let's get this road upgraded to the outer perimeter, so people can get out here a little quicker. And all the way out there. Nice. This is done. Completely done, guys. We don't have any weaponry for them, though. That's a little bit interesting. But I think let's add 2 more. So we'll get at least 8 soldiers in there, plus those. So there's a number of people kind of hanging out in this area here. So the kill zone here should be really well defended. That's literally our border with our area here. Look at that. That's an awesome little view there. That's all done really. And there's nothing left there. So let's move this wagon back into town. It's not going to be very useful to us where it's at the moment. There comes the traders. Let's just get the wagon back in here. Yearly taxes have been collected. Look at that number there, up at 41,000 now, and that's not even talking about what's in the trader at the moment. But yeah, this area is looking pretty awesome. Look at that. I'm liking that. That's awesome. That's an awesome little gate area here, front fort basically. Okay, so we've got a trader. Let's pop into the trader. See what they have on offer for us. Is it just the one? Yeah, it just seems to be the one. They wouldn't mind some cheese. I don't mind giving them a bit of cheese. I mean, look at that. That number is pretty good. Let's transfer out like 500 cheese and sort that out. Get some money for cheese. Do they have anything on offer that we would be interested in? We could probably do with a few extra. Let's buy and transfer a few shields in place there. That would be good. Get a few shields. They don't have anything else really. So let's pop in here. This should be. Forget about that. I don't want any of this. Let's get an extra person in there and definitely produce more crossbows for us. Is the extra trader coming in now? So what's happening with trader number 2? They have on offer. Ooh, I don't think we need the logs though. And as we speak, I'm going to go ahead and switch this one back on again so that we can get that saw pit running, because we are seeing a bit of a drop there now. And because we now have sufficient logs, we don't have to worry about that too much. I'm going to transfer in about 50 pottery and we'll move that through. See if we need to sell anything. Do we have to buy anything from them? Ooh, I think we do. Let's grab all of their hide coats or whatever. Should have enough of that. And let's sell this. Sell these items. Go to trader number 1. We'll sell the 500 cheese. Let's sell that off there. It's all good. I'm not going to sell any more. 2,000 cheese seems like a good number for us to hold on to. We've got a fair bit of glass. I'm not going to sell any of that. That seems all good. That seems reasonable. That seems reasonable. I think we're pretty well defended as we stand now. I'm not sure what will happen if these guys come through here, but what is this costing us? Monthly cost here is like 65, but we're comfortably accommodating those. We initially had a lot of attacks over here, but we don't seem to have that anymore. Food should really be okay. Yeah, look at that food number coming back up there. That's our wagon coming in. More people being born. 591. Is there anything else? Do we need an extra? Oh, there's the shrine over here. Let's upgrade the shrine. Oh, here we go. We'll actually get the ability to fight off another invading army. So what we'll do is in this episode, we'll actually fight it off one more time. Here we start seeing a little bit of these guys arriving. So they've got, we can quite comfortably pay for it. What I will do is see what's going on here with regards to what we've got available. They're starting to move a little closer. Kind of wondering if our guys will actually start firing on them. Are you going to fire? So close, so close. There's a lot. What I'll do is I will we'll wait on it, and what we'll do is let's up our game here. Get like at least 20. Well, let's see how many people do we actually have. Just fill that one in. Get an extra Fletcher. Get some extra cobblers in place. Yeah, we really, and then what we'll do is we'll drop this number down a little bit and see if that stays fairly high. But yeah, now that's an extra, so that's 16 soldiers that will actually do the garrisoning thing over here. So they should be able to sort these guys out pretty lickety split, to be honest. So we're gonna play through the 12 months and wait for these guys, and if we need to, we'll just defend. We will just defend them. Let's have a bit of a look. So our guys here, a lot of them do not have anything, any ranged weaponry. So one thing that we really need to do is potentially drop that one down and just make sure that these guys are creating, actually, to be honest, you do that, and then what I'll do, this Fletcher's hut over here, forget about this and just go crazy with regards to that. What's our arrows looking like? Our arrows are looking good. What we need to do is get a ton of, actually, to be honest, so while we're doing that, let's just make sure that we do crossbows on that side too. So lots and lots of crossbows, please. We don't have any traders coming in. Yeah, we don't have any traders coming in, so that we can't buy any more of that. I do want to just make sure that all of our guys are pretty well equipped. Yeah, absolutely, out of crossbows. But everything else seems pretty reasonable. If we go in here, yeah, we have one plate mail. We don't have any heavy weapons though, so heavy weapons are also leaving as quickly as we start. But anyway, we should be able to hold these guys off. Yeah, we just don't have any. Even here, where heavy weapons is a little bit on the low side. To be honest, let's just fill these guys up. That's going to be pretty costly, but I'd rather have sufficient guys in here. Okay, wow, that's good. Well, we'll keep it in mind there. They are demanding some money, and they will attack in the next year, probably about middle of the next year, or just towards the start of summer. but happy to see how we do on this side, and that'll kind of be the end of it. So while we wait for that, let's do a little bit of a tour of the town. So the town started here with pretty humble beginnings. We situated fairly close to the hill here because we knew we were going to make use of some of these resources out this area. The other thing that kind of caused us to start the town here was the proximity to the water for fishing. Even though we started fishing quite late because there wasn't any really good fishing spots, but also the fertile grounds in this area. If I look at fertility, this area from about this little valley section here had a pretty reasonable fertility to start with, and that's why we decided to do this area. Then we started our very first town center with people living here pretty close to our industrial area, which started to develop on this side. A lot of these kind of industries like soap making and things, people never want to have that right next to their houses. And so for the time being, we just kind of add the less undesirable buildings, or the more desirable industrial buildings up and down this street, and the lesser desirable buildings down this area here. And that's kind of what we did. And then as we expanded our population, we expanded into this area over here, added some more housing, and then we expanded into this area over here and added some more housing, and expanded into that area over there and added some more housing. And we got a theater up and running. Initially, we built the barracks over here, but we moved it down to this area over here, and it worked really well. Because some of the initial attacks that came down this area here was so well defended by the garrison in the fort that we barely needed anything else. So we really quite easily and comfortably defended all of that. Now let's have a look at what's going on with our, well, there's one bow there, but I still don't see any crossbows. Can I have a quick look at what's going on with crossbows? If I were to look at that, yeah, crossbows are coming in, but probably not at a reasonable rate. Let's quickly have a look at what our outpost over here is looking like in terms of crossbows. We're starting to see some crossbows, but probably not enough. What I'm thinking of is maybe what I should do is also allow for the creation of some of these bows. Just see what's actually happening there. So some bows might help as well, just so they at least have something to go with. If we can get a few of them made a little quicker, that would be quite helpful. Yeah, so anyway, so we expanded our town over here. We then walled off this town. Initially, we tried to do a little bit of a kind of a diagonal wall here, but that really didn't work. In this game, you have to just build straight walls, so these boxes is kind of the best thing you can do. Our very first attack came over these hills, and that's why we're kind of defending these hills a little bit, but we never saw attacks from there ever again. We did see a little bit of an attack from this side, but very minor, to be honest. Very easy to defend those. There was a number of attacks that came up this area here, that attacked here and in here, but for the most part, the attacks came from this side over these hills, and attacked either on this side here or on that side here. This kind of corner here has been the side that's been attacked the most. What we've done is we've built a number of little outposts outside where we've continued to collect materials, whether that be fishing or foraging or just collecting some wood and the likes. Let's just make sure that there's actually 2 people in here. Get an extra person there and an extra person here. And we've also fairly recently done the outpost on this side. Okay, so we're kind of losing stuff over there. Yeah, we should be all good. Let's move it on to this area here so we get some stone. But anyway, that's been gathering pretty nicely in terms of getting coal in here, getting stone and the like. So really these outposts work really well. Also, just building these little scout towers on the outside of the edges, make sure that you have visibility and you can see attacks coming and you can defend against animals and so on. Also, we have a number of these barns. We've got 4 barns, all with 15 animals in them. So yes, our food production is enormous at this stage. Most of it is being smoked quite nicely, so we have no problems. We have bread available, cheese available. We've even getting stuff preserved. So yeah, things are looking really well food-wise. There's obviously still some stuff that will be going off, especially the food, the bread, for instance, is stuff that will go off pretty quickly. But we're dealing with that pretty nicely. We did learn the lesson that we need to build these stockyards wherever we have any form of outpost, just because they work a little bit more effectively in terms of using the wagons and so on. So that's something that we'll continue to do going forward. What's our... Wow, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Let me if I can I move this out of the way a little bit and get a bit of a screenshot going on potentially there. I'm not sure that'll work nicely for a screenshot, but they don't seem to have any siege equipment this time around. Oh no, can I move it? No, I think I've moved it out of the way a bit too far now. But anyway, we'll just keep it up there. But that's doesn't seem to be a massive army, to be honest. Do we have... we've got some people with just bows. We're still working our way through getting everybody equipped with some weapons. So that's all good. Hopefully we'll make get that done. We've got our graveyard here, which is still not filled up. It has room for 192 graves. We seem to have lost 128 people over the 50 years that we've been here. This graveyard was just constructed in year 2, and it's now year 51, I believe. Yeah, year 51. So yeah, all good, and we still haven't filled that up. So we've lost a number of people over the years, but we're still going strong, and we've got a population of almost 600 people now. So it's really looking quite good, actually. Does this person? Yeah, this person doesn't even have anything. Yeah, so we are struggling a little bit. Do we have any? Yeah, there's a few crossbows available. Few plate mails and things, but yeah, we might not end up with the greatest garrison here. Once we go to month 3, we'll move these guys out so that they can help defend there, and that'll kind of be the end of what we're going to do here. So it's month 3, so let's get our people over there. Maybe we can get a trader coming in. Yeah, regardless of whether we're going to get a trader coming in, we're going to move these guys out to our area. What I'll do is I will place them on the opposite side so they can still defend from this area. That would be pretty good. So start moving your way up that way. 3 months is a pretty reasonable time to get there. And we should have... Okay, here comes some stuff. Let's see if we can buy some weapons off of them. I doubt we will, but let's pop in there and see. Any crossbows, for instance. Let's pause it for a second while we quickly have a look. So they've got crude weapons. I don't think we need crude weapons. We've got reasonable weapons, so we don't need the crude weapons at all. We could buy more logs. I think I'm going to go ahead and do that. So let's buy and transfer in the logs. That's fine. We could sell them some honey. So let's do about 250. Actually, let's do about 300 honey. That's a reasonable price for honey. So let's move that through there. Yeah, that's all of their money. The rest, I'm not interested in selling the rest, but that's all good. Let's keep it going. Got to keep an eye on that. Is there another trader coming in? I believe. No, that's just one of my wagons. Can we spot another trader coming in? Not seeing it yet, but anyway, we're starting to run out of time now if we wanted to do that. Let's see that. The honey is still coming in. 3 more months still. Two more months. Oof. Got a bit of a surprise there. Can we please get the honey out there quicker? Still waiting on an extra trader, though. I haven't seen an extra trader come in. Oh, there it comes. Yeah, it's not going to be quick enough to get us. Even if they do have weapons, I don't think we're going to be able to stock our people in time. Any more honey coming in? Yeah, the extra trader is now arriving. Yeah, this should be the last honey, I think. Yeah, there we go. Let's quickly Sell that off. No. Sell those items. Thank you. That's all good. Let's get the second trader. Have a quick look at that. Come on. Okay, let's pause it there and have a quick look. They want to buy some of our weapons, but they're not actually selling us anything of any real significance, to be honest. They're selling glassware. We might grab a little bit of that. Yeah, buy and transfer in the glassware. That's fine. We're out of spices, actually. So what I'll do is I'll transfer in 500 cheese. We'll move that back in there. And what we'll do is at the same time, we'll buy some. Wow. Well, let's buy about 100. Buy and transfer 100 spices in there so we can make a little bit more money that way. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave it here and we're going to move on up to the to this area. So we've got our various defenders here. Oh, most of them have got their stuff here. So we should be ready to go. We have got a reasonable amount of almost 50, well, we've got more than 50 soldiers here, plus a bit of a fort-style defense, multiple walls to defend, multiple towers, a pretty reasonable garrison that can kind of defend once the guys get a little bit closer. But so yeah, anyway, the fight's going to start any second now. So let's see what's going on. People are kind of running around, and we don't have all of our people. They're probably going out to go and get some weapons. This guy is seeking medicine for some reason. But anyway, we should see the attack any minute now. The attack should start right now. This thing will go away, and the attack will start. And then we'll see about how we defend this. Any minute now. Everything else is doing well. Come on. What's happening? Yeah. Oof. There's a number of them that don't have actually have weapons. I mean, ranged weapons. They do all have weapons. None of them are without weapons. A lot of them have plate mail armor. A lot of them have, a few of them have heavy weapons. Here we go. The attack is on. They have no siege weapons whatsoever. These guys are not attacking. Can we bring them in a little closer? Still not seeing it. These three I would like to bring outside here, please. Okay, so they've clawed their way through the first one. No. Please bring yourselves out here, please. I don't want to. Oh, I think we're trimming them down. Let's put the F3 on so we can see them lose. There we go. No, come back. Come back so you've got cover. Oh yeah, that's good. That's good. We're fighting these guys off pretty comfortably. No, come back. Hold. You will fight them over here. Okay, we're losing one tower. Probably lost a few people here. Oh, we're comfortably taking them down. There we go. Where did this guy come from? Okay, hang on. Let's just see what this is all about. Villages are being attacked. Okay, so they actually made it through over here. Let's just have a look. Okay, so they actually didn't only come from there, so they did come from somewhere else here. And we had 40 villages attacked. 8 villages have been slain. Oh, and they have siege weapons over here. Okay. That's an interesting one. Okay, let's quickly see what's going on up here. I believe we've sorted these guys out. Yeah, so let's return to barracks over there. You guys, you're still all good. We have lost a few people along the way, but make your way into town, please. Just in case. So please make your way in there into town. I don't think we're going to have any issues in terms of defending it, but I was a little bit surprised. Yeah, actually, they are running away. We've lost this tower over here. This tower, I think, has been quite critical in defending, or quite crucial in defending. We still have a few guys. Now we'll see where they've come from. But yeah, so obviously they did end up defending from the other side as well. No need to run after them, guys. We'd run after these guys and see where they're going. But yeah, so they obviously got an extra way around this lake, in which case we can build yet another forward outpost or something on this side. But yeah, I'll let that guy continue to run into this area so that we can use that as a bit of an exploration tactic. But yes, that I think we defended pretty well against that. We obviously lost a few people, predominantly our soldiers, but all in all, I think it's not too bad. Let's just they're disappearing right over here. So did they spawn in this area then? Oh, so this is a spawning location right here, is it? Villages was raided. Okay, so now that they're gone, 140 size of the raid, 92 raiders killed, 50 villages slain, and 10 buildings have been destroyed. And obviously it didn't quite realize that they're coming around this way. This is a bit of a spawn location, Ben. And the interesting thing about that is I don't think they always necessarily spawn in the same location. But regardless, you could go about building yet another defensive area over here if you wanted to continue to defend against these attacks, but clearly we are doing a pretty reasonable job at managing that, and our losses were pretty low, to be honest. If I have to look at that, we really lost very little. Where are these guys? Oh, I actually needed people to so just make sure to return to barracks. And over here, did I... No, don't do that. Let's just do this. And just make sure we get these guys to return to barracks also. Yeah, so let's make sure and return to barracks. Okay, excellent. So there we go. We've convincingly kind of defeated these guys. I kind of didn't expect them to come around in another way, but our little outcrops here has done a pretty reasonable, our forts over here has done a reasonable job at defending. And I think we've done, oh, there's another wall here. Let's accept these people. Another gate that's been badgered down. But all of our other little towers have actually kept well. Even this one over here, if we go around, I just want to see if there's any damages that we've done, that was done around this side. No, not at all. These towers are all in play and defending pretty nicely in this area. So we should be, yeah, that's it. That's it, really. All of this has worked well. I don't think we've lost any other buildings, to be honest. Even these buildings over here, no problems whatsoever. Guys, so that's going to be it. That is the last episode. This is the finale for the series. I think we've proven that we've survived 50 years. We've survived numerous raids, numerous ransoms. We've seen a little bit of destruction over the times. We've seen the loss of some people, but we've managed to survive pretty convincingly, and we've bounced back our population and the like pretty comfortably. Look at this this graveyard here, which is quite an interesting one altogether as well, guys. But I'm going to leave it there. Almost 600 population, probably about as big as you want to go. Otherwise, your food production and variability becomes a little bit difficult, and certainly the lag is real when you when you have a population of that size. I thank you so much for joining me on this series. It was a lot of fun. I will certainly be keeping a close eye on the Farthest Frontier as it develops from early access onwards, and if there's any significant additional patches in there. Yeah, that outcrop there could have been used a lot nicer, even in the early stages. But yeah, guys, so if you've enjoyed it, please, again, hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you've enjoyed this entire series and watched it up to the end, all to now. And yes, I will see you in whatever is next. Bye-bye!